For the one last time, rally, rally round the West Indies, now and forever, rally. And West Indies have just smashed,
Wow, wow. What a performance, man.
they have just smashed United States of America are going back home to Florida. They're catching the flight from Barbados to Florida because it's West Indies night in Barbados. They just smashed USA and they needed to do that as well to get their net run rate, which has gone from minus 1.3 to plus 1.8. That's a gain of I don't know how much, it's maybe 31. That's a gain of 31, 3.1
Three
actually.
plus three. Yeah.
Yeah, plus 3.1 gain. And now, Pratik, the scene is, it's very clear cut. I just hope it's a virtual quarterfinal. West Indies versus South Africa. There are no net run rate complications now. And
Hmm.
this is going to be West Indies, South Africa. It's a quarterfinal. It's a quarterfinal. It's at
Mhm.
Barbados. I love the support. The people came in numbers. Barbados Prime Minister came to see this match, and so such a beautiful night in the Caribbean. And the players have delivered. I mean, Roston Chase, Andre Russell, Alzari Joseph. US were running away with it. 6 overs,
Yeah.
51 for 2. They were running away with it.
They
Andreas
started very well.
Gauss
Yeah.
is getting trapped by Alzari Joseph, and after that, Roston Chase bowls a spell of a lifetime. And Shai Hope probably played the innings of his life. I don't think he's ever going to play a T20 innings better than this. He
Like I've heard
absolutely.
he's very good in CPL, and actually I saw his T20 game for the very first time. The way he hit those big sixes, yeah, he was very impressive today.
And they needed to do that. I mean, they needed to chase it down in 14.5 overs. So it was just amazing how Nicholas Puran also came out. So they were 58 in 6 overs, and uh, the next probably 70 runs they've just scored in 4 point some overs. So that was amazing to see.
Yeah, I really expected like it will at least take 13 overs for a target like 129, 130. But they did it in 10 and a half overs. It was unbelievable. Every six they have hit today, either it was Puran or it was the Shea Hope. Everything was like almost going outside the park. It was so big. They were so pumped up. Every six was like probably 90 meters plus.
And what
And
I really
Shea
like,
Hope,
Pratik, was there were some sixes that went on the offside, like cover drives that
yeah,
went for six. Those were so beautiful to watch. If you see, Shai Hope hit one, and there was
yeah.
one six by Nicholas Puran also over the covers. Those sixes over
Yeah.
covers are so beautiful to watch. And I really liked how
It was
the off.
actually like fireworks. Like you see a firework in that corner, and then the other corner. That's how Nicholas Puran hit Saurabh Netravalkar in that last over. A big six
Wow.
over long on, and then a big six over long off. And Saurabh was like has his stars over his head today. He actually bowled like Romario Shepherd. The way Romario Shepherd bowled in the last game, we were so disappointed by him. So yeah, again a good tactical change. About McCoy was in, and then obviously we have Brandon King injured, so Shea Hope was the opener today. I was still thinking, I remember our another teammate Vishnu. He messaged like, why are they playing two anchors, Roston Chase and Shea Hope? But Shea Hope obviously showed us why he's there. And coming back to Roston Chase, he's actually playing as a bowler role. Like he's doing so good in that role. And even the Pakistani commentators were surprised today. They were asking Bish, like, we have never seen West Indies using three spinners,
Hmm.
but we are very happy to see that. And they have been bowling excellently, all
and
three of them.
and I the moment I liked the most was Shai Hope actually taking on the off spinner Milind Kumar. Poor guy, he was smashed by Shai Hope, and that there was a 6 over covers to him, and that was so beautiful to watch. But yeah, man, Kyle
Hmm.
Mayers, he's been drafted into the squad. I don't know, it was a very late night news for me. I have not yet read a report
Yeah.
about it. But if you have Kyle Mayers, just use him. I don't know how they're going to use, but Johnson Charles currently looks out of touch. I know maybe the captain thinks a lot about him. He thinks that he's a big hitter, big muscle guy who can tear
Yeah.
apart a bowling attack, and he has some experience also. But I think Kyle Mayers is can give you that left hand right hand opening combination also with Shai Hope. So that's going to be very important.
Plus, Kyle Mayers can bowl an odd over like if you need, and
Yeah.
he's a very clever bowler. Also, Bish was totally criticizing Johnson Charles. He was saying that he's just one-dimensional player. He likes to hit on the leg side. So I've seen a much better range with Kyle Mayers. I remember he hit like a shot of the year in Australia's T20 or ODI match.
Hmm.
So Kyle Mayers has the flamboyance. He has this all-round ability, and it
All
will be very funny because West Indies started with King and Charles, but in the next game we might see Shea Hope and Kyle Mayers. I
yes.
hope we see them. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, Pratik, today in the death, I thought West Indies again panicked a bit. Their Dre Russ bowling some overs. I thought Obed McCoy should have completed his spell, but they
Yeah,
trusted
yeah.
Dre Russ to bowl those overs. So I was not sure what they were trying, but Dre
Mm.
Russ actually bowled a very good last over. He cleaned up the tail, but he got smashed by Ali Khan, whose
That was very funny.
first international
Was a
runs
six.
were actually from a sixer by Ali Khan.
That too, a
So,
89-meter six straight down the ground, showing
but
the maker's
Pratik,
name.
what happened actually? I want to ask you. Like they were cruising in the power play in Americans.
Yeah,
What happened that they collapsed? So if you see, they have 6 overs, 52, and then the rest 14 overs they have scored less than run a ball. They've just scored
76,
80 runs,
76,
76.
76. Yeah.
yeah. So the first over was bowled by Akil Hussain, and Stephen Taylor gave a long interview to Cricinfo how he knows
Hmm.
Akil Hussain will bowl, but he actually had no answer to him. He probably got nervous on the occasion. He was playing against a big team. So Stephen Taylor was struggling, and then he got out in the second over itself. Dreras picked him, and at that time US was struggling. They haven't hit any boundary, but then suddenly this guy,
Andres
I
Goff.
I'm trying to remember who, yeah,
And
Ghost, and who joined him. I'm trying to remember who
Nitish
joined
Kumar.
him.
Nitish Kumar.
Nitish Kumar joined him. Yeah, Nitish Kumar plays a beautiful shot for four, and then Ghost suddenly starts hitting everyone. Like they're pumping 10 runs and over. They reach
Hmm.
48 for one in 6 overs, and I thought, man, they can actually make 150 plus score here. But then they lost wickets, and but they were trying to just play positive cricket. Actually, they did not like get. Clean bowled or something. One player got out playing a reverse sweep. Nitish Kumar. Actually, he got out just like the way Pant got out. Exactly
Hmm.
replica of the. It was a fuller ball. He tried to reverse sweep it. He was LBW. And then Aaron Jones actually again arrived to the crease by hitting a 101-meter six to Alzari Joseph. Ghost tried the same thing and he gets catch out. And
Actually,
then Aaron Jones also gets out.
we had big expectations from both Taylor and Aaron Jones because they were playing in their
Yeah.
homeland, Caribbean homeland. And
Yeah.
Taylor
Exactly.
is even grown up in Barbados, like we discussed yesterday, and he was fired up to against Akil Hussain, who he has played in
Yeah.
domestic cricket. But I mean, West Indies were really professional. I mean, Roston Chase is a magical thing because he's bowling
Yes.
beautifully to right-hander. Being an off spinner, you are bowling
Hmm.
so well to right-hander. So
I
that is
think his
amazing
test
to
match
see.
cricket experience is coming into play. He's bowling the test match line and length. That I think the captain has also given him confidence to flight the ball and just be your authentic self, like he's bowling in test matches. And somehow, yeah, it's working very well.
Hmm, hmm,
But I would not blame any US batters. They were out there very positive. I would only blame Corey Anderson because he's the most experienced player. He has played international cricket for New Zealand and he's actually choking in every game. Like 7 of 15 was a criminal innings. So I would only blame Corey Anderson.
I think,
Shreyans bhai,
hmm.
yeah, I think they are weak, particularly in playing spin, because even Moti, gave only
oh
14 runs in 3 overs.
Yeah.
yeah,
Austin Chase bowled phenomenally well, took 3 wickets. And
mm,
when they were playing well in the grounds in US, all were favoring fast bowlers. So they were able
correct.
to score freely. But when the ball
Yeah.
is stopping, it's helping the slower bowlers. I think that
Hmm,
is where they are struggling.
Yeah,
hmm,
that's a good analysis because they were even able to play like 140 kilometer per hour bowling like Russell and Zalzari Joseph. They did not have much problem with that, but they did
hmm.
struggle against the spin. But yeah, while
They should
in the
not
second
actually. They are
innings,
subcontinent players. Many of them are subcontinent players. Harmeet Singh getting out first ball to spin. Actually, that was the
yeah.
I think they mentioned Andreas Gauss wicket as the turning point where he got out.
Mm,
But I think Harmeet could have added a lot of runs in the depth. We have seen against South
yeah.
Africa the talent of that guy, and he getting out first ball versus Chase just after
Mm,
Corey Anderson wicket. I think that was the turning point of the match, according to
yeah.
me.
But again, yeah, they have a good team though. Like US has so many all-rounders. Even that guy Van Schlakwick, he played well. He
He
tried
has
to
played
finish the
only
game.
3 games in this World Cup, but yeah, he
Mm.
he was batting well. But I'm not so impressed by his bowling. He also got smashed, I
But
think.
honestly, I still expected US to maybe take this game to 15 overs or something. But the way West Indies batted, like they batted with intent. They knew
Hmm.
what was the ask. Like they wanted to get ahead in the net run rate from both England and South Africa, and now they are ahead by +1 to both the teams. So they have done their job very well done. Like
I'm
now they
so
have to win the big match against South Africa.
Monday morning in India, Sunday night in the US. How excited are we and looking forward to the big? We told it in the Super 8 preview that
Mm.
West Indies versus South Africa will probably be the deciding match, and
Yes.
it has become a virtual quarterfinal now. The winner of West Indies versus South Africa will go through along with England, who will most probably beat USA. Anyway, we can't
Yeah.
say anything for certain in this tournament, but it looks like England will at least beat USA. And
No, but what can happen, Shikhar, is that
hmm,
if England beats USA comprehensively,
hmm.
then their net run rate will 100% cross the net run rate of South Africa. That is a surety.
Yes.
In
Yeah,
that
yeah, because they're
scenario,
almost there. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, and in that scenario, even West Indies, South Africa will be a virtual quarter final for the South Africans as well.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Hmm.
Exactly. Yes. South Africa also has a must-win game. Yeah, correct.
Yes. Because
Yeah.
I don't think England will easily win from say minimum 20-25 runs
20 runs.
also if they
And
win.
that will take
They
them
will
ahead of.
cross
Hmm.
the net run rate because South Africa won very closely with US. They won by only
Yeah.
18 runs.
Hmm.
I think that's what West Indies has done so well today. Now it's a do or die match for both South Africa and West Indies.
And that is the position where South Africa chokes. Whenever they are in a knockout situation, that is where
Hmm.
Yeah.
they
But
have
till
always
now,
choked.
Shreyansh bhai, they are doing the opposite of choking. They're choking the opposition till now in this World Cup.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens ahead. But till now, they have escaped games they should have definitely lost versus
Mm.
Nepal, versus Bangladesh, versus England yesterday. So against Nepal, I think they
Mm.
needed some. Nepal needed 35 of 42. Then
34 of 42, yeah.
34 of
Yeah.
42 against Bangladesh. 19 of 20 was required, I guess.
Hmm.
Bangladesh needed that, and uh, so yesterday, what was it? 25 of 18. Three.
18.
Yeah. 25
Uh,
or 18. Yeah.
yeah, so
But they defended it.
they have escaped these situations. I don't know if this is the South Africa finally coming up from the ashes of choking.
Mhm.
We'll have to see. I mean, to Monday's game or Sunday night's game will tell us a lot of things about South Africa.
Shreyans, bhai, do you think they should play Kyle Mayers in that game?
Yeah, but they promoted Shy Hope at the top
Hmm.
Yeah.
order,
Yeah.
and he played
So well, yeah,
superb
he
innings
played really.
of
Yeah, we are
82.
thinking
So,
Johnson
and
Charles
I
is
I don't know
replaceable
what
at this
and I
point.
don't know what is the problem with Kyle Mayer because even the
Hmm.
LSG didn't picked up
Hmm.
in
Play
any of
him.
the matches in last even in
IPL.
IPL. So I don't know what is
Yeah.
the issue there. Yeah.
I think
Hmm.
Pratik, they are going to stick with Johnson Charles because already they
Mm.
lost Brandon King. So,
Mm.
like we said, not making two changes, totally changing your openers
Doesn't look
after
professional.
after
Yeah.
because of one loss. It may it may be too harsh. So I think they will stick with Johnson Charles and Shai Hope. Although left right would have been better, but because Johnson Charles has already played at this venue and he's been playing this
Mm.
tournament, suddenly Kyle Mayers will come out of the cold, and
Yeah.
it may not give the fruit. So I think he's just a backup now for any other injury. I don't think he's going to
Okay.
play. Unless there is an injury, I don't see Kyle Mayers playing. But ideally, he should be playing. Yes, you're right on that.
Okay. And I hope they persist with McCoy again because he's a must
I
needed
think
change to
that's a
bolster
much
their
needed
bowling.
change, man. So finally, Romario is gone and McCoy has come in, and I
Mm.
think it was a good call actually to play Chase also, which we were saying that maybe both Romario and Obed McCoy could have played and Chase could have been dropped because he's not batting. But today, um, again, he he
Yeah.
he was backed today again.
Yeah.
So.
Another good thing today was West Indies fielded very well. Like they did not
Uh,
drop catches. They did that in against
There
England.
have been
So
two problems, Pratik. West Indies, one is
mm,
the catching and the fielding, like you said, and the other is dot ball. I think Vishnu was mentioning that they've
mm.
played 50 dot balls versus every team,
Almost in all the games except the one against
ex-
Afghanistan.
except the one
Yeah.
versus Papua New Guinea. Except that game, they've played,
Oh,
I think, 50 dot balls in every game
51,
because they are
57.
just
Yeah.
looking to hit sixes. It's just like the West Indies of last decade. They're just looking
Mm,
to hit sixes. They don't have the ability to take singles frequently on these kind of pitches. You need that because these are not flat pitches, so that
mm.
is something that is causing me worry. But West Indies also needs to come with plan versus Klassen and Miller. McCoy is actually the perfect bowler who can get Klassen in trouble, so I am happy that he's back now.
Yeah. Yeah. I
uh,
mean, both teams will be fired up knowing that it's a knockout game almost.
Yeah,
So
it's a big
let's,
knockout game on a big Sunday night. Uh, the Barbados will be buzzing. The Bridgetown Stadium, Kensington Oval, the historical Kensington Oval will be
yeah.
buzzing, and I'm really excited for that match. But
It's just so
also,
good to see the atmosphere, man. Like in the ground, the cheerleaders are dancing. The great Clive Lloyd was there, the
the,
first
the
World Cup winning captain.
Clive Lloyd was there,
Um,
Jason Holder was there,
yeah.
who has been injured, who had come to see the match. There were a lot of Pakistan fans with Pakistan jerseys who had come.
Actually, I
Uh,
saw so many jerseys. I even saw Australian jersey today, and like many people went for a holiday there, and they're probably watching this match. Actually, US also has played exciting cricket, so it's good to see
Hmm,
the crowd come to support for either of the teams.
hmm. Okay, Pratik, that's it for joining. Viewers, please subscribe our channel Cricket Caviar. Thank you for supporting us, and please keep following our channel and supporting the cricket that is being played at the T20 World Cup. Thank you, guys. Take care. Goodbye.